Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the month of December for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio can be your sun, your moon, your rising / ascendant. Maybe it's Venus or Mars placement. Sometimes people look up their north node or their, goodness, there's all kinds of cool planetary astrological things that people look up and they find value in the information that they receive. So if you've never had a birth chart run, it's easy. It's usually free. You just need your birth information and plug it in and get a free chart, and you're able to see where you have everything, and maybe you can understand why you feel a connection to some signs and not others. And, if they're in your chart prominently, then they show up and make sense why you like to look at those specific signs readings. But never make any life decisions based on a tarot card reading. Always use your intuition, your judgment, your just coming here for insight and understanding, adding to your toolbox so that you can make your best life decisions with your own wisdom and knowledge. Tarot is just additional information. That's it. I'm going to look for the sign of Scorpio. With the Celtic cross spread, I want to look at first card out, the recent past. And I'm using the Tarot of Mystical Moments as the main deck. Tarot of Mystical Moments. Recent energy for the sign of Scorpio. What brought them to the month of December 2025? The Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Their current energy. Where are they currently sitting? Five of Swords. What's challenging the Five of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. What's on their mind? Scorpio, what are you thinking about? King of Pentacles. What's down in the bottom? What you're not aware of, it's there. You're not bringing it out and for everyone to see. Six of Pentacles. What is in your near future? Something to look forward to. The Knight of Swords. The next four cards, I'm going to keep those face down, and this is external energy, internal energy, hopes and fears, future outcome. For the sign of Scorpio, let's go back to the recent past. We have Nine of Cups. This is about wish fulfillment. In the recent past for you, I'm kind of thinking October, November, you realized that you're one cup shy of perfection. You're one cup shy of fulfillment. In your heart space, in your emotional space, you have really everything you could possibly want or need in your emotions. You feel taken care of. You feel cared for. You feel like you have someone or others to care for in addition to that. So there just feels like contentment, wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is very blessed energy. And I think that you are really feeling or are feeling that as you're coming into the month of December. And then as we enter December, you're in this Five of Swords for some reason. You're feeling a little bit contentious. You're feeling a little bit argumentative. You're feeling like your back is turned to someone, like you don't understand them, they don't understand you. There's miscommunications, there's arguments, there's disagreements. Even if no one is speaking, there's silent treatment happening. There's still some feeling that doesn't make you feel good. Five of Swords is kind of a conflict card. It's just a card of conflict. And it's here in your present day energy. But what's conflicting that, what's challenging that, what's kind of getting you out of that, in other words, is Ace of Pentacles. A new job, a new offer, a new opportunity for you to invest. So you're kind of getting out of that conflict energy because you're bringing your focus and your attention back to this new thing in your life, this new opportunity, this new engagement, person, place, or thing, in an effort for you to put your energy, time, and attention into it. And so it's taking your mind off of whatever conflict you had or thought you had. The primary focus needs to be on this new thing for you. What's on your mind? What do you think about a lot? You come to it often is King of Pentacles. This is in the crown of your reading, and this is the King of Pentacles. This is the master of the physical energies, the master of the pentacles. So it's all the physical things, the touchable, tasteable, tangible items, your job, your money, your investments, your health, your wealth, your time, anything that you can spend. King of Pentacles, master of it. So on your mind is you knowing that you're kind of a badass in that department. You know, you can take a small investment and turn it into something big. You know how to work things, time, effort, money. You're very good at managing pentacle energy. And that's on your mind. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about what a great job you've done with your pentacle energy. Good job, Scorpio. Down in the bottom, what you might not be bringing out for everyone else to see, but it's there, Six of Pentacles. The energy of, I really need things in my life to be fair and balanced. I need reciprocity. I need to know that if I give 100%, that person is going to also give 100%. If I give 2%, then I just want equal. I want equality. I want fair and square. I want to make sure that I'm not overgiving and I'm not under receiving. And that's just really paramount to you. You don't ever want to put energy, effort, and attention into something that doesn't give back to you, period. As you move into the future, we have Knight of Swords. And this is the movement towards logic and understanding. The Knight of Swords is kind of, they're kind of hasty. They're kind of energetic, and they move a little quick. Sometimes before things are ready to be looked at, they want to look at them. The Knight of Swords is going to be moving towards the communication, moving towards the conversation. Hey, let's get together. Let's make this happen. Let's get it going. Let's make it a reality. Let's bring it out. The Knight of Swords is moving towards that talk, moving towards that business deal. So as you move through December, Scorpio, I really see you taking action on communication, written, spoken, in emails, text messages, phone calls, however it happens. I think you're going to be on the move, seeking it, making it work, aligning everything for, that purpose. Your external energy, it influences you, but it's not you, is Page of Pentacles. This is very much like the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new opportunity in the way of the Pentacles. So this is something like a job offer. This is something like a new job. And it is external energy, so that it's affecting you, but it is not necessarily you. And so, yeah, it's that new job that you're getting into. So Page of Pentacles is, watering the flower, watering the opportunity, talking to the opportunity, making the opportunity a reality. Hey, what do we need to do to get this going, to make this happen? What do we need to do to make it a reality? This is really outside of you, either someone coming to you and working out a business arrangement, or you going to someone and working out a business arrangement. But either way, something new, Scorpio, in the month of December for you. So that's exciting in and of itself. How does that make you feel? Ten of Pentacles, like you're a bad mofo, like you've got it, like you have it dialed in, like, I knew that that was going to happen. I knew that if I looked into that specific thing, it was going to, a 1 was going to go to a 10. I want you just to look at something. The Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities right here lead you to the 10 of Pentacles, feeling like a bad, a bad mama jamma. You've got it going on. You've got money in the bank. Your health is top notch. Your time, effort, energy, attention, you've got it in spades to give. You're going to give. You're going to work. You're going to dial it in. You're going to roll up your sleeves. You're going to buckle down. You're going to make someone very happy that they chose you. 10 of Pentacles, internal energy for the sign of Scorpio. Right on. Good job. I'm very proud of you, Scorpio. Awesome. What are your hopes and fears? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you. I can relate to this card so deeply and profoundly. And the way that I take it personal is when I invest my heart, my cups into something, I invest 1,000 freaking %. If I walk away, that hurts. No matter what, if it's good or bad, it still hurts to freaking walk away from what you've invested your heart into. That's a fear. And I hope that I'm always going to be strong enough to freaking walk away from what no longer serves me. 8 of Cups. It's a hope and it's a fear. I pray with every ounce of my being that I will see where I'm no longer being valued or appreciated, and I will walk away because that is no longer for my highest and best good. But I also fear the heartache and the ache in my soul that comes from having to look behind and realize all of that wasted heart space that I gave to that time, effort, person, whatever. It still hurts. It's still a hope. It's still a fear. I'm just playing it out, and I don't know if you can relate to that. I, as a Scorpio myself, I truly can relate to that. Final outcome for the sign of Scorpio for the month of December. The Devil. This is interesting. This is not literally like El Diablo. This is just the sign of Capricorn. Devil is the representation of the sign of Capricorn, but this also represents you diving in and working hard. This represents you mastering your physical reality. The devil is the head, in charge of this physical realm, this earthly plane that we live on. The devil's in charge of that. And so this is you mastering, we already talked about this. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You've got all these examples of you. Those are all pentacles, are physical reality. Devil is in charge of those. And so this is you as a final outcome in the month of December, mastering your physical reality. You knowing what your time is, how much effort you can put in, how much energy you have, how much knowledge and skill and mastery of your job and your performance and all of that. It's just you being a freaking badass workhorse, essentially, keeping your, I'm going to call it your creature comforts. It's going to be your utmost importance right now. Your devil energy is coming out in December just because you're going to be in charge of everything that has to do with your physical world. And so if you are entertaining, if you are talking to people and they're wasting your time, not going to have it. If you're coming into my life and you are disturbing my physical peace, if you're making my home, which is my haven and my sanctuary, into a place of war, get the F out. You're going to be in charge of your physical reality. Plain and simple. December, final outcome, the devil card. You're going to be in charge of, Charlotte's Web over here. So I think that's actually very positive. Let me grab the Astro Matrix and we're going to find out any additional information or an extra message that clarifies what we've already talked about. For the sign of Scorpio, we just left your season and I hope you had a very beautiful, happy birthday. 7 of Cups, the Judgment, Justice. All right, Scorpio, what this is saying is there's going to be some choices that need to be made emotionally. A judgment call is going to be yours to have. Spiritual awakening right here with the Judgment. And at the end of the day, justice will reign. There will be truth. There will be light shed on a situation. And the sword of truth will come out and declare how it works for you. Like I said, I think there's choices, but I think a judgment call is being made by you and justice will prevail. Scorpio, I'm going to grab the Romance Angel so we can give you one last final message before we close up. Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Love. In the month of December, Scorpio, this is your reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for liking, following, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Any interaction with this channel is appreciated and so very helpful. I'm on TikTok and YouTube, and I'd love to see you at either or both places. Thank you again, Scorpio. Be blessed, be well. Namaste.